Alright, so I've got one person asking me what the settings are on the SPL 150 Klipsch subwoofer. So here are the toggles and how I have them set them. How I have them set up is I have my gain set at 3/4. About 3/4 all the way. My low pass filter is at what, 100. My phase is at 180. So the reasons why I have them set up like this. So the phase for my room is about a 12 feet by 12 if I'm not mistaken. It sounds better at 180. There's a lot more bass output for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm assuming it's because of the room dimensions. So 0 does not work for me. Might work for you, but not for me. The low pass, I know a lot of people suggest having it all the way to LFE, setting it at LFE, which is down there in the corner. But that just sounds, for my room, it just sounds too boomy. I don't know why. It just doesn't work for me. I know it's like a general rule of thumb type of thing, to where you set it at LFE and you have your receiver, you let the receiver do the rest of the work. But give me a sec here. So, and the reason for those, the way I have it set up there is because here, if we go in here, we go to my, so this is the Sony STR DH590. And if we go into levels, okay, so I have everything at 0. My center is at 2.0 because it's back here. It's up firing right now because obviously I don't have an actual entertainment center. That should be 0, 0. So my subwoofer, since I have it at 3/4 the gain on the back of the sub, I have it here set up for my room at -3.5. And if we go lower to the outside, speaker pattern. Okay, so the sizes of the speakers, I have them all set to small. The distance, that's auto calibrated. So for distance, so the crossover, this is the main thing right here. I had to mess with this a lot just to get the right sound that I want for overall movie and music listening experience. So the crossovers, I have them at 60 at the moment. Wait, that's, yeah, front crossover. So I had them at, what did I have them at? I think I had them at 80, which is the most people say to leave it at 80. And so the crossover, when you, from what I've read, when you put the crossover in the receiver, let's say like right now I have it at 60, anything below 60 will be transferred to the sub only if you have it at LFE. So anything below 60 hertz will be transferred to the subwoofer. Anything below 60 hertz will be played by the subwoofer. These Polk Audio T50s, I believe go down to like, I'm not sure to be honest, maybe 35 hertz. I forgot. It's a 6.5 inch woofer, and the two bottom ones are passive radiators, subwoofers. So it's only one sub. Both of the bottom ones are not. I mean, they are subs, but they just play no power is going to them, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, where was I at? So that's how I have them set up. My here we go. The crossovers are set at 60. See, the thing is, when I have them at 60 and I put it at, if I put this at LFE, it still sounds too boomy, even though they're very low frequencies. I'm not sure if it's the receiver that's doing that. Like, it just sounds way too boomy. So that's why I don't have it at LFE. I have it all the way to, what is it, 100 hertz? 100 hertz? Yes. Jesus. There you go. 100 hertz. And it just plays lower. I let the towers do most of the highs, the mids and the highs, and they do a pretty good job for what they are. I mean, the best that I've heard. You know, I used to have the Cinema 600 from Klipsch soundbar, and then I had the JBL 5.1 multi-beam soundbar, which also came with a 10-inch subwoofer. That one sounded really good. And then before that, I used to have a basic Vizio 3.1 soundbar. So this is my first time having a actual 5.1 setup. So yes, that would be my entire setup, basic setup. My EQ. So the bass, I have it at 0. It's probably the best sounding for me. If I go up, it adds more bass to these, and I don't need bass coming out of these. You don't really need that if you have towers. If you have bigger size towers, you can probably go up in bass. They would handle more bass, but these at 0 are perfect. Treble, I have it at +5. I like to hear bright sounds coming out of my speakers. So, and these Polk T50s. They're not really bright. They're very I see they're like warm. Is how I would put it. I haven't heard high-end speakers, but these are warm. I would describe it as warm and sort of flat, but they sound really good. Just that I personally like to have bright sounding speakers. Like the Cinema 600 that I had was really bright. You could hear like every little detail in music and movies, which is why I have the treble up here for the Polk audios. Treble and bass. So that's that. Any other that's probably all the information that I can give for how I have it set up. So yeah, this is my setup. T50s, Klipsch SPL 150 with some cold black classic set. All right, see you in the next video.